Hello there and welcome back to Milk It Reviews. Got a slight confession. If you've already seen the review on this that I've done, I'm taking it down, refilming it now because there were some lighting issues with that original film. Right, so please bear in mind with me, and my apologies in advance. Right, unfortunately the lighting issue was accentuated when it was actually uploaded, so it looked worse when you guys got to see it than it was on the original masters. 511 tactical full zip sweater. Now I've got to say this, when I first saw this on 511's website I thought, shall I, shan't I? But being that time of year, right, it's now very early January, at the moment it's hovering around about -1, right, I tend to wear a fleece quite a lot, right, in and out the office, here and there and everywhere. Right, and I thought, well, why not? Let's try it. Right, let's see if it actually covers what I want it to cover. Right, and sure enough, I'm pretty pleased that I went that way because yes, it does. It's 511 say it's a casual covert design. They're absolutely right. It is. It's superb. Right, it's made out of a. How can I put this? If you look at it on the inside, right, if you can see that, I hope you can. This is a fleece. When you look at it on the outside, right, it's knitted. Right, now I've never come across that type of fabric before. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, I'm just saying I've never come across it. Right, so when it arrived, I was quite pleased when I got it out of the packet. The only thing I will say is that this tends to come up a little bit small on size. I've got a 52-inch chest. Everything I've bought, upper garments for the upper body, I've bought in a double XL and it's always fitted beautifully. A little bit on the baggy side, just how I like it. This is a close fit. So if you're thinking about buying one of these, right, maybe you want to consider maybe going a size bigger, right, than what you've actually, you know, what you would normally take. Right, I didn't realise this obviously till it turned up. It's not an issue to me, right, it really isn't, right. If it was, at the moment this only goes up to a 2XL, right. They may bring out bigger sizes later on, it's just been released, so there is that possibility. But let's go back to the actual garment itself, because I'm very impressed with this. It's a smart jumper, jacket, whatever you want to call it, right, sweater, right, it's smart enough to wear around the office. It's great when you're out and about. It makes a fantastic mid layer as well. So if you're a bit like me and you always keep an outer layer, right, a shell side of your jacket with you all the time, if it's a cold day you pop it on over the top of this, it's brilliant. Let's have a run through it. You can see you've got elbow patches. I'm not sure what this material is, but what I do know is it's bonded to the actual fabric of the sweater, and it's bonded very well. I've been right the way around this. There's no signs of it lifting anywhere, right. It's great. It washes very well as well, right. Round all the edges, round the hem of the jacket, right, not on the collar but round the cuffs, you've got like a spandex material. It's elasticated, right, and it, again, right, no signs of any wear at all on those, right, especially on the left one where it rubs on the wristwatch, right. That's normally where I see any signs of wear if I'm going to see them, and I'm not seeing it on this at all. Right, all the zippers YKK, as you have come to get used to with 511. Right, the hand warmer pockets, right, I've also got, I'll unzip it to show you, right, pass-through ability from one side to the other. We've got these zips, right, you access the zips from inside the sweater. Okay, so I suppose if you wanted to pass a gun from one end to the other with nobody seeing, right, then that's the way you would do it. But it's quite a handy thing. Just, you've got to remember to do those zips up, excuse me, as I found out when I dropped the flashlight out of my pocket the other day because I've been showing someone forgot to zip it up again. Up on the chest, you've got what I always keep my mobile phone in here. It's just about big enough. It's going along the bottom here, right, following around the seam for the arm and up to the top, right, roughly where the shoulder reinforcement is. But the zips, right, they're lovely, right, they've got these little garages up the top here that they tuck away, so you've got no rough edges kicking around. Right, the sweater itself is not fully lined, but it doesn't need to be. Right, it's just lined down around the back. There's a reason for that, I'll show you in a second. But on the inside, each side here, right, you've got, I'm not sure whether they're intended to be, but you've got big patch pockets as well, which obviously we'll all make use of those, right? But I say they're the size you actually see them there, right? So they're nice and big, and the same on the other side. When we turn it over, right, we have, where's it gone? There it is. This pocket that travels across the back. Now, it's the width of the zip, and it goes right the way across. I normally tuck gloves in here, right? It's just somewhere to keep them. It's out of the way, they're easily accessible. But anything you've got you might want to tuck away around the back there, you can do. If you're a logo fan, you've got the 511 Target logo on the back there at the back of the collar, right? And you've also got the 511 monogram on the left cuff. Now, there's not a lot more that I can say about this, right, only that it has worked very well. I'm very impressed with it. This is in grey, as you can see. They also do an olive green version, which I must admit, now I've had this for a while, the olive green is definitely going on the shopping list. I'm very, very impressed with it. If you're new to Milk It Reviews, please subscribe. Right, I get a lot of messages, you've got any new reviews coming out? Yes, I have, right, there's always reviews coming out, right, but if you're a subscriber, then you get the email updates, right, so, you know, hit that button and away it goes. Doesn't make any difference to me. I do not work for 511, I hasten to add. I do not make any money out of making these videos. I do them because I believe in the brand. It's very good quality, and I want to pass that message across. Right, so thank you very much for watching. If you've got any questions, please feel free to ask. Thanks. Bye-bye.